Alrighty, in our first choice here, which jungle item to buy? Lillia could go any of them. Red, blue, green. Red gives you a slow, a little bit of damage. Blue gives you movement speed through bushes and also whenever you kill camps. And green gives you HP. That's all that the green one gives us now. After the nerfs, that's all it does. Amazing. So, looking at the enemy team comp, we got Set, Hecarim, Twisted Fate, Jhin, and Lux. So it seems like we're gonna have to take some damage. Does the slow really help us against these champs? Maybe into the Jhin and Lux, but I wouldn't see it. Well, actually, maybe it would. Maybe it would against the Hecarim and Set. Let's go ahead and go with the Red Smite. Because with these melee champs, whenever you whenever you slow them, then you can kite them a whole lot better. Lillia gets a lot of movement speed from her passive. Speaking of which, here, her passive. Lillia's ability apply Dream Dust, dealing 5% of their max health and magic damage over 3 seconds. Lillia restores 40 health over that duration against large monsters and restores 9 health against champions. So that's 9 times 3, it's not too bad. And then our Q here, Lillia's abilities grant 3% movement speed for 6.5 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Now the more points you put in Q, the more movement speed you're going to get, as well as the more damage that you'll get. And you're lowering the cooldown. That's our bread and butter ability right there. Lillia's a champion that uses ability haste super well for that reason, where you're able to spam out more Qs and then therefore just have more impact. Alrighty, so we're going to go for the W second. The W, Lillia winds up a huge strike dealing 83 magic damage. Oh, I missed the big one. Enemies in the center take 249 magic damage instead. So it becomes pretty important to hit the center part of that. And you might be thinking, well, how do I do that? If the enemy could just walk away. Well, our E can slow and our ulti can CC them. So we Q the camp like this, pull them together, and then W. And you can land the W on most of the camps. Basically every single time as you're getting started here, you want to full clear on Lillia. If you skip your camps, there's not a great reason for it. So you don't want to do that. We'll put 2 points in our Q instead of a point in E, because that will give us, again, more damage and lower cooldown on this bad boy. The E is a pretty long cooldown, 14 seconds, and it only deals 75 magic damage. So it's really about the slow that the E gives you onto a target. So if we're just clearing our camps, then it's fine to put 2 points into Q here. And then at the end of a camp, you can actually pull these together and then Q both of them, and then finish off the one that you were originally doing. Alrighty. And then the clear is pretty easy, pretty healthy because you have the sustain from your passive. You just want to remember to keep autoing the camps, and then as the camp is dying here, around 300 HP, you can pull it into the next camp. So I'm pulling that Grump towards the Scuttle Crab, and then queuing it to finish it off. And that will put me in position just to do the next play a little bit faster. We saved our smite so that we can fight for Scuttle here, but I'm not seeing Hecarim. So we'll just go ahead and keep saving our smite. And now that we finished our clear, we can look for some plays. I'm going to go for top lane since this guy is so far pushed up. There's a pretty big wave, but I really can clear it instantly. Meanwhile, Malzahar is a control mage. They're very weak early, so we don't want to gank. Nice! Set uses his W. That's a big ability for us. So we're going to walk right into him and Q. You don't have to spend any ability until you have a confirmation. We slow him, and then we land our W. And then it's auto attacks from here. Go ahead and use a health potion. Auto. Q. Auto. Nice. That's a good start to the game. And now we'll help Irelia shove the wave here. It's fine if you take some. He was trying to give me the cannon minion. Do you think he likes me? I could ask him. It's fine to take some CS as you're shoving. You don't want to take all of it, but hey. And then you want to make sure that the wave crashes after a gank, especially when the enemy doesn't have TP. Alrighty, so that's a pretty good start. Now we can go a lot of items. I'll be going for Liandry's as my first item. You can go Demonic Embrace, you can go Rod of Ages, or you can go Liandry's as your first item here. I like Liandry's because Twisted Fate, Hecarim, and Set, they all build a lot of HP. So this will allow me to deal really good amounts of damage to them. because we get percentage bonus magic damage. And then combo this with our Q that is dealing percentage, we'll combo with our passive that's dealing percentage HP magic damage to the enemy. And we're going to be able to shred through them with just a couple abilities. Alrighty, so let's keep farming, and now we're looking for level 6. We're already level 5, and then with level 6, that will give us access to our ulti. And then that really makes us strong. Since we're against Hecarim, he's going to be full clearing as well. And if we're faster than him, then we can get into his jungle, and then try to fight him. The Lost Chapter gives us 40 ability power, 300 mana, and then 10 ability haste. Aw, man. So that ability haste gives you more Qs. That's the really important part of it. And then if you have this before you're level 6, then it'll also make your first ulti come up a little bit sooner. They're gonna spot me here, but Twisted Fate going bot lane means that I can move into this guy's jungle. We're level 6. We now have our ulti, which is Lillia causes any enemy. You mark the enemy, and then whenever you hit them with an ability, and then you can ult them, which will put them to sleep. I wonder where the Hecarim is. I'm gonna pull these to the side. And then whenever you damage them, you deal bonus magic damage to them. I mean, since we're doing it like this, we could try to gank this set here. It's definitely a little, a little more awkward. Hecarim, you didn't farm your camps. Q. Moving. Oh, Irelia tanked. Alrighty, this isn't working out. So we're going to pretend like we're leaving here. Set sees us exiting. And then we're going to move into the lane bush here because my Irelia is half HP and the set wants to fight. But we can surprise him here. We're gonna Q ulti, wait for his W, then use R's. Q, auto. Alrighty, that didn't really work out. Yeah, really got owned. Q. Alrighty, you live today, Mr. Set. Goodbye. The Aurelia took way too much damage too soon. It'd be better if she was playing on the wave too for her to be in the bush. It's fine. Fiendish Codex and back to the bot side. Although meanwhile too, our camps at respawn, so whenever you spend time for a gank like that, then you could lose your jungle camps. In this case, Hecarim chooses to do the dragon instead, and that's fine. Alrighty, Fiendish Codex gives us 35 ability power and 10 ability haste, so both of these items combined give you a lot of ability haste early, speeding up your clear and giving you more damage. Both of which, the ability haste and the damage part, speeds up the clear. That's what we want. We want more Qs so that we kill these camps faster, so that we can be in position for a fight over and over. Because the more times you do that successfully, the more impact you can have. As well as powering yourself up as you go. We're 57 CS to the Hecarim's 37. And the more of a CS lead you get, the more powerful you'll be compared to the enemy. So we'll keep clearing our camps here. When your ulti's on cooldown, it's totally fine just to be clearing the camps. No problem. That play's happening bot, we do not care. Am I skipping my blue side camps for this? No. No, my team's getting killed. I don't care. My ulti's coming up here, so let's smite this, pull them together, and then the faster I get into Hecarim's jungle, the better. Because I know that I'm stronger than him, and with ulti I'll be able to 1v1 him. Again, camp is almost dead, we'll pull it towards the next thing, which in this case is going to be this play near mid lane. And these guys are pretty far up, so I may be able just to flank them. Flash, Q, ulti, W. Auto. Q, auto. Auto. I mean, not the cleanest. Q. Nice. Always remember, your Q is coming back up, okay? If you move into the enemy, you can Q them. If you run away, you can't Q them, you know? Alrighty, let's take one of his camps, and then we're gonna bail here. We don't want to overstay for Rift Herald, because Hecarim can come back, and the set can attack me. And my camps are respawning. So, we won the play, we got the gold, now it's time to spend it. I'm gonna buy Liandry's, and given their team comp, I think I'll go with Swordpin Boot, or with Boots Lucidity here. Boots Lucidity gives us more ability haste, and reduces the Summoner spell cooldown, so that's more flash and more smite for us. The flash is very important too. We're running Cosmic Insight, which makes our flash a 4-minute cooldown, so that we can engage more. And then the Cosmic Insight just lowers, or the Boots Lucidity lower that even more. Ooh. These guys are pretty low, so let's try our chances at a gank, even though our ulti is on cooldown. Oh, and it's warded. This will show me. So since it's warded, there's no chance, right? So let's just farm the wave. Q, E. There's no chance. Q. There's not a chance in hell, huh? Q. Auto. Moving. Auto. Nice. Q. I win. I just have to dodge his W. Q. And he can't land it because I have the movement speed. W. Q. Nice. Oh, their team's just walking into me, huh? Well played. Now my ulti's coming up. My ulti's coming up, and I'm looking for camps, but it would also be... What is this guy doing? Why are they all here? Oh, I missed. Q, ulti. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Back in. Q. We're going to be maxing the W second. This bad boy gives you a lot of damage. More points in this reduces the cooldown, and the damage goes up quite a bit. Although it only says 160, remember it has that huge increase in damage in the middle. We're focusing the dragon, not the fight. I already won the fight once, guys. I don't need to kill their bot lane again. If we kite in, then we lose, so we stand our ground right here. And then it's back to the camps. If you stand your ground in the middle, you can always choose to go in or leave. We have a bunch of gold, but we'll stay clearing. Once you have the Liandry's, you can run from one camp to the other like this, not having to wait for them. So this camp's dying, right? We're pulling it to the next one, autoing it as we go. Bang! And she'll die right in time. One thing you want to get really comfortable on with Lillia is moving. This champion moves a lot, and she's very fast. I know that's a hard thing to do, but you got this. You can do it. Alrighty, into the Rift Herald here. 1 minute until the turret plates go down. We're basically just doing another camp, you know. We finished all of our camps. No one can testing us here. And then we can use this to take whatever turret's unattended, really. The sunset is mid lane. We'll go ahead and drop that top. It's only one turret plate on both turrets, so it's not that big. We'll go ahead and move here, see if I can find this set. I missed my E and my Q, damn. Q! It's gonna be a ton of true damage. Auto, Q! Yes, let's reset, I have too much gold. We're level 11, that gives us our second point in our ulti. Reducing the cooldown, giving us more sleep duration, and then also dealing more damage. We're gonna go for Demonic Embrace into the Zhonya's Hourglass now. Demonic Embrace is very similar to the Liandry's, giving you percentage HP damage on the target that you're hitting. Demonic Embrace, 75 ability power, 350 HP. Dealing ability damage burns enemies for 1.6 of their max health damage every 4 seconds. And you gain 2% bonus HP as ability power. So at this stage of the game, that's going to be... Take it out. 9 ability power. Wow. And that Demonic Embrace also applies to the camps here. So you apply 3 burns with Liandry's and the passive. So if we weren't walking away from the camps beforehand, now we are. We've also completed our Red Smite. That will give us a slow on any abilities hit. initially, and then that slow has a short cooldown. Kill this guy. Moving. Smite. Yeah, you better run. E. Smite. Q. Ulti. Moving. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Auto. Q. W. Q. He's fine. He's fine. Nice, he didn't flash. E. Q. Nice. And Q. And for my final move, I press Q again. They never saw it coming. The fight is done. Now we can push with our team for the turrets, but I'm going to be eating all the camps on the map. Making myself even stronger. GG. Final score 9-0-4, and that'll be the first win on the normal MMR boost for this account. Let's see how much damage we dealt. This will be my favorite stat through this entire playthrough, that's for sure. Go ahead, Riot Games. Be sure to leave a comment which Lillia skin you want to see. What? I didn't deal most damage. I dealt 9,680 damage. And the Irelia dealt most. Now, top laners can beat you because they get a whale on, you know, a big bruiser tank the entire game. Like, look at Set's damage numbers. It's the same deal. And yeah, if you're new to the series, whenever we start, we get 5 wins in normal games, and that boosts the MMR of an account if you haven't played ranked before. So then I can be playing at higher MMRs a whole lot earlier. And then if I win, then I win way more LP. And I would say the games are a little bit more satisfying to watch and play. So throughout most of the playthrough, I'm generally playing through Emerald and Diamond MMR, even if we're at like Platinum rank or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see where this account places. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game. Peace. Alrighty, Set, Sejuani, Diana, Jhin, Seraphine. What are we thinking? Red, green, or blue? What are you thinking? Be honest. Set deals a lot of damage. Sejuani, CC. Diana, burst damage. Jhin, DPS. Seraphine, Enchanter. That's right, we're going with the green smite. You got it, you nailed it. Good job. Well played. Amazing. Fantastic. Great. Do I want a path top? Do I want a path bot? Neither one really matters. I think ganking top is a little bit easier for Lillia. And I have a crazy Olaf champion. Let's just path topside this game. Do a little bit of fighting. Now, last game I forgot to mention the runes here. We have, since we're playing into these melee champions, the fight will start against the enemy front line. You can build up this, which is Conqueror. Conqueror, whenever you attack the enemy, you build up stacks, which will give us ability power. At max stacks, we get healing based on 8% of the damage dealt to the enemy. So we build up ability power, and then also get some healing. So what that basically means is that you're mixing the rune of dealing some damage and also getting some HP for it. Which is totally fine for Lillia. That's a whole lot of what her item builds can be too. Especially whenever you build Roa. And then we have Triumph, which gives us a heal whenever we get a kill or assist. And gives you a little bit more gold. And then Alacrity, which gives you attack speed. And you might be thinking, why do I need attack speed? Well, you spend a lot of time doing these funny camps. And as you can see, every auto really adds up. You get another jungle pet hit. You also just deal 63 damage like per auto. You just smack these. The more smacks, the better. The more smacks, the faster these camps are dead. The faster the camps are dead, the better your life is. And then we have Last Stand, which gives us more damage whenever we're low. And the lower we are, the more bonus damage that gives us. Lillia is the type of champion that goes in and out of the fight too, so you can get really low and then survive and keep it going. And then we have Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight. Magical Footwear gives you your boots for free, so you save 300 gold. And then you also get bonus movement speed from them, so plus 10. And every kill and assist you get will reduce the time in which those free boots are delivered. So it starts off at 12 minutes here. And the more kills we get, the lower that gets. Which really plays into Lillia's like ramping dynamic. We don't need the boots early for any particular plays. You can run different runes in which you can buy the boots early, but Personally, I like to farm my camps the first 2-3 turns and do it like this. Cosmic Insight, more Flash, more Smite. And that is that. Now once you get Zonias, it also gives you some item ability haste, but that part's not too important. Now Set moved out of lane here, so we can kind of assume that the river is warded. So instead of immediately ganking, we're going to do the scuttle first, and then loop around through the enemy red side here. And there's Sejuani. So check this out. We'll avoid Sejuani. She'll probably get frustrated that she lost scuttle and go to the bot side. She doesn't. Okay. Oh, my Olaf has TP. Let's kill this guy. This guy's so pushed up. Moving. Waiting. E. Okay, that's a miss. Let's go ahead and get to the bot side scuttle here. Q. Not the best damage trade. Lillia is so bad into assassins because they do that. They get on top of you. Ringar, Diana, all these champions, they immediately dash on top of you. And you need to have some distance so that your outer part of your Q lands on them. Hello. E. Guys, she has no abilities. Go. Okay, back to my camps. Oh my gosh, guys, Diana's coming. 0-1 Diana is coming. Back to my camps. Listen, we spent some time doing some plays. The camps are up. You kill the camps. It's as simple as that. Now this is the second full clear without a recall, meaning that it will take us slightly longer to do, but on these turns, my lanes will be level 4, level 5, so it's not super important to fight with them then, because Olaf is stronger level 6, Akali is stronger level 6. So I'll be farming, I'll get myself to level 5, and then they'll be hitting level 6, and then we can fight whenever they have ulti. Lilia's double full clear is also pretty healthy, so you don't have to worry about getting invaded. So this gets us closer to level 6 and also gives us more items on the recall. Aw, this guy's already fighting. Uh-oh, mute everyone. I'm in Nublo. Alrighty, so we want to kill this Gromp, and the next step, bang. Get a reset off. Whenever you do this double full clear, there'll be a respawning scuttle. It will spawn either left or right side mid. So it looks like it's going to be spawning up here. That's where we'll be going. Go ahead and swap to Sweeper, and then we get Lost Chapter and an Amp Tome. We'll be building into Liandry's here, giving us percentage HP damage, 80 ability power, 600 mana, and 20 ability haste. That's a whole lot more Qs. Now where we do need to be careful with that is that we let the enemy spend abilities first before we go in, because this build makes us squishier, but makes us deal a lot more damage in exchange. Because we could go Demonic Embrace, and that would make us a lot tankier. Oh! I'm trying to get in here, partner. E. Moving. Q. Okay, and I helped. Alrighty, so if we get this respawning scuttle after the double full clear and you got one scuttle crab before, then you'll hit level 6. And then with level 6, we'll have access to our ulti. And then I can really look for a good play. But both solo lanes are dead. I don't know. What do I do now? Invade the enemy jungle? Sejuani, you got any jungle camps up? 53 to 38 CS. No golems. Let's reset. My bot side camps are up. If there's no golems, there's definitely no raptors. Do I want to overstay to kill Set? No. Back to the bot side. I'm gonna sell health potion for a dark seal. I'm gonna get more ability power. 15 ability power, 50 HP. And whenever you get a killer assist, you gain bonus ability power. Alrighty, back to the bot side. Now with ulti, whenever we look for a gank, whenever we land an ability, it marks the enemy, and then we can cast the ulti to put them to sleep, and then deal bonus damage once we wake them up. Oh, there goes my bot lane. Whenever your lanes die, you don't have to match the gank or anything, because the ground that you're going to be fighting on will suck. So instead, I'm going to farm and then receive whatever the enemy gives me here. I'm not looking to attack that Jhin and Seraphine just because Sejuani attacked my bot lane and successfully killed them. Q moving. Now since they're pushing, this is a mistake. Q, ulti, auto, smite, moving. W, auto, auto. E, Q. Nice. So I'm not looking to attack them when they're pushing the lane. When they hit the turret, then they're dedicated. They're committed to the play. So it's pretty easy to flank them because I was doing my camp. If you're doing your camps, you're building up this passive. This passive gives you bonus movement speed. And then it's much easier to run at the lanes. And Lillia is real simple like that, man. Like, if the camps are up, you're hitting them. Regardless. And then you can always run to the play. That part's pretty beast. So you don't have to like preemptively look for things. I know new players are super frustrated with that. Should I be doing my camp? Should I be doing the play? With Lillia, we're always doing the camps. And it's good. And it's not like we're doing the camps waiting to scale, you know, at 18 minutes. Nah, Lillia's online at like 12 minutes and you're juiced if you got any kills along the way. And you start really taking the map. Whoops. We can pull the wolf into the blue buff here. If you're not comfortable with pulling the camps, you don't have to. It's just something once you get a good handful of games, like 50 games on Lillia, you can start doing that. It speeds things up and you'll feel pretty silly for not doing it. Whoa! Okay. And when you mess up pulling two camps together, you can always just smite it. 30 seconds on my ulti. Oh, you just ate the true damage. Well, Set has no W, so let's try to finish him off here. His W is a pretty important ability. Q, E, W, auto, Q. Okay, I needed to flash to get the edge of the Q. Now, Sejuani could be flanking me here, so we're running away. Gonna be maxing our W second here, and then check this out. W, recall. Could buffer the recall with the W. Dude, Set punches hard. Leandri's Torment, and back onto the map here. We'll get a control word. We can start playing for the objectives. Now, a big spike for you as Lillia is going to be level 9. Level 9 will have our Q maxed, meaning that its cooldown and damage will be... Its cooldown will be as low as possible, and its damage will be as high as possible. So then you can really start fighting. If you have your mythic item on that time, or your first item, then you're even stronger. So Leandri's 80 ability power, 600 mana, 20 ability haste, and whenever you damage the enemy, you apply a burn. And then you also stack up this percentage damage increase onto the enemy, increasing your magic damage dealt. So that just really, really ramps up your damage. And it keeps the damage solid at all stages of the game. E, moving. Q, ulti, kiting. Then we're gonna W. Q, smite. Nice. So you go in and out like that. And listen, easier said than done. Whenever you're playing, you know, whenever you mess it up, that's fine. This champion's not easy. Especially when you're a beginner. I could barely handle a champion like Renekton when I started, okay? Much less one that's as fast as Lillia. Alrighty, we killed the enemy. We take an objective. I'm coming, just give me a second. Q, auto. Now you can save the E and W for quite some time. Q. So since we killed them and my bot lane's dead, we'll go ahead and push the wave myself. Not really worth to stay for the turret place, so now it's back to the jungle camps. We've done our play. We've killed them, took dragon, killed them. It's time to farm, okay? I don't need a third kill them in that rotation. It's fine. Unless Diana wants to die. Now that's the thing. She doesn't have Q, that's good. E, moving. Q, auto, W. Auto, moving. Auto. Auto, Q. Auto. Auto. Auto, Q. Same deal as bot lane. She hit the turret. She hit the turret. That's a big mistake against Lillia. Poor guy. We're also massively over level 10 to level 8 on that mid lane. Mid lane was already losing, and now they're just doing it to themselves. Poor guy. Alrighty, so we did kill them, take dragon, kill them, into a kill them, and now it's time to farm. It's time to farm and be looking for a reset. I don't need to kill top lane, okay? Just because I'm near top lane, it's fine. I can recall. I can recall and spend my gold. But I could also kill top lane. But we're not going to do that. We're going to spend our gold first. Why? I have 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold, SpongeBob. Come on. I'm level 11. Gives us 2 points in our ulti. That will lower the cooldown, increase the sleep duration, and also increase the damage. Now, they have pretty big on-hit champions here. So we're going to go Ninja Tabby. That gives me some durability. Since we're winning, we'll go Medjai's, and then we'll just get back out there. Whenever you have 10 stacks on that Dark Seal, you can upgrade it to Medjai's. This gives you 20 ability power, 100 HP, and gives you more ability power per stack. So since we have 10 stacks, it's giving us 50 ability power. And at so many stacks, it will also give you bonus movement speed, which is insane for Lillia. I can 1v2 their bot lane. Build up my stacks on that. Do a little flank, and you guys are screwed. Hello. E. Q, W. Bye-bye. Q. Alrighty, I'm gonna move into the jungle here, see if I can find Sejuani. If I find Sejuani, I definitely kill her. I just don't know where she would. Listen, low MMR junglers, who knows where they're at? Like, they don't know where they're at. They don't know where they're pathing. So good luck finding them. Mrs. Diana, do you want to come back mid lane? Hello, ulti, auto, Q is fine. Q, W, moving, E. I want to Q away. Wait for Set to spend his abilities. There's his E. Q, W, auto, E. I messed up. Q. That guy messed up. Now Set still has that W. Still has that ulti. Nice, he missed the E. That's gonna be it from him. W. Q. Auto. Lillia is so broken, man. I swear. 25 Medjai stacks. That's giving us 125 bonus ability power. How much ability power is that? Oh, that's like my Liandry's plus some. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, we killed the bad guys. We're gonna take their camps. And then we're gonna do the Rift Herald. What's nice about Lillia too, and this build path, is that it gives you good damage to every target you're hitting. Whether you're hitting a squishy target or a tank, you're going to be dealing good amounts of damage. And I can feel kind of safe by having the Ninja Tabby too. Alrighty, let's wrap this bad boy up. Let's clean up the camps here. We did a kill them into the objective. And now we're going to go back to our camps. Even though that dragon's coming up, my camps are a bit more valuable to me. I'm level 12, and I'm looking to get to level 16 way before the enemy can. So after doing the one side of the jungle here, I can reset. Spend my gold, get an entire demonic embrace. We're back out on the map. And if the enemy starts dragon, good luck to him, man. How much ability power? I have 320 ability power. Good luck, guys. Demonic embrace giving us 75 ability power, 350 HP, and percentage HP magic damage burn on the enemy. Very similar to Liandry's, and that burn will also apply to camps. Nice. I'll go ahead and ulti. Now they do have Seraphine ulti. Not gonna commit in. E. Now we commit in. They spent the Sejuani ulti, and they spent the Seraphine ulti, and we have a billion movement speed here. Q. She's dead, I think. Onto Jhin? You always want to go into the squishier target. Bye-bye. Alrighty, we killed him. Let's drop the Rift Arrow. Push, 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 push. Aw. Rift Arrow loses half its HP because it slams onto that turret. With, like, no HP left on it. E. Q. They don't have ultis, so we could win. Diana doesn't have abilities right now. Q. Auto. E. W. Q. Whoa! Too many people! Too many people! Buh. Buh. Not a set. That can deal damage, care. Now he doesn't have E. Q. But he has ulti right now. And he can't catch us. I'm too fast. Alrighty. It's not time to go back to my jungle yet, though, because I'm still stronger than them. I'm going to be taking all of Sejuani's camps that I can, and then if the enemy missteps, I can also look to punish them. But look, we walk away from the camp at 400 HP, and it dies to Lillia's passive, Liandry's, and the Demonic Embrace burn. Cute. Sejuani wants camps, that's ridiculous. We're gonna bop her into me. E. She only has so many spots to go here. Q, W. Q, ult. Oh, I didn't ulti this set. Whoops. We want to kite out Set's center of his W there so we don't take the true damage. Moving. Nice. E. Not nice, I'm tanking. 530 damage, I gotta get out of here. Alrighty, and for our next funny item, I mean, we're winning super hard. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I'll go Zhonya's because that makes me invulnerable. Whenever you have the Medjais at a lot of stacks, you can use the Zhonya's to protect it. So Zhonya's gives us 80 ability power, 45 armor, 15 ability haste, and has an active to become invulnerable for 2.5 seconds. So you can use that to go into a fight, not be able to be hit, and actually survive long enough for your team to clean things up. And whenever you have Medjais, it's a lot easier to maintain your stacks because you don't die as often with Zhonya's. Zhonya's also makes it where you can do really offensive things like flash into the enemy, Q 5 people, and then ulti and Zhonya's. And then as soon as you come out of that Zhonya's, you're going to smack them with a big Q. Alrighty, we're level 15, we're looking for level 16, we're looking for Baron, and then we can wrap this bad boy up. With level 16, you get 3 points in your ulti, really increasing the damage and lowering the cooldown. Our Baron damage is pretty good, but it'd be a lot better if my team was here. Sejuani, I'm gonna have to put you to sleep, okay? I'm gonna ulti the Sejuani there. Might. Q. Nice. Alrighty. That's all she wrote. Now, it doesn't really matter which lane you push. You just want to be with your team as they're pushing. As Lillia, your split push sucks. So you just want to be on top of your team. And then throw the bowling ball. See if it lands. That's it. We're waiting for the enemy to engage on my team. Moving. Waiting. Oh, the burn lasts so long. It's so annoying. Ah! Hit the turret, man. Okay. Nice, we finally got the turret. Waiting. Q. Q. Auto. W. Oh, close. See ya. Auto. Auto. Q. W. Auto. Q. Missed. Seraphine, I gotta kill ya. Alrighty, GG. Final final score 20-0-4. Leandre's dealing 4,800 with the bonus damage of the ramp 1,200, and then Demonic dealing 3,000. GG. That will put us at 2-0 on the normal MMR boost. Compare this to the last Unranked Diamond I did. I was playing Nocturne. I think I lost my second game. And it's like, dude. Ay. Which I'll be honest, I had a little bit of that fear with Lillia. We still might lose one, but I had a little bit of that fear because Lillia is such a skirmishing and team-fighting champion, whereas Nocturne's a 1v1 champion. But Lillia has this deadly ramp, man. Farm those camps, win the play, and you get the item into the bang, bang, bang. Alrighty, final damage dealt. 37,820. GG, see you in the next game. Alrighty, Aatrox, Wukong, Vizier, Nico, Alistar. Red, green, or blue? What are we thinking? Do I need to slow them? No. Do I need extra movement speed in the bushes? It could help, but I'd rather have a lot more HP. The way you can think of Green Smite is just a ruby crystal later. That's really all it does. Like the shield you get, 180 shield that regenerates every 10 seconds out of combat. It's basically all she's doing. Now we're against Wukong, so what we'll be doing here is starting our Raptor camp instead of our buff, because we don't have to look for any particular play in the early game here. And if we start our Raptors, then we get to level 6 a little bit faster whenever we do a double full clear. And I think we want to do a double full clear against Mr. Wukong. We clear way faster than that champion. So we want to try to abuse that fact. And whenever you start the Raptors and do the minor camps first, then they respawn sooner, meaning that you can farm them again sooner, giving you more XP faster. So we're going to skip red buff and then go right to the golems here. Smiting the golems so that they die faster, so that they respawn faster, so that we can farm them again faster. We do have to stop for the red buff, but that's not too bad, because then that also gives us some time to play with later. Which hopefully nothing too chaotic happens and I can really show you what I'm talking about here. Just since we don't have Smite, we can go ahead and kite the red buff around a little bit. Whenever you move around the camp, you're generally going to be taking less damage. But you want to make sure you're getting that auto attack off every single time it's up, so that you're maximizing the damage that you're dealing. You don't want to be moving too much. You don't have to conserve that much HP. The speed of the clear is usually beating how much HP you have as you clear. Because once you finish your clear, you're going to heal quite a bit. And then you also have your health potion. So as we finish the wolves here, we're going to skip blue buff and then go to Gromp. The same deal as the golems here. We want to have our minor camps respawning as fast as possible. So we'll go ahead and smite the Gromp as well. Alrighty, and then into the blue buff here. And we're in time for the Scuttle Crab as well. If you're ever too late to the Scuttle Crab, you've messed up your full clear. You haven't cleared fast enough. You can practice the clear in practice tool. You can also look up jungle clears for every champion in the game on YouTube. If you search fastest Lillia jungle clear, I'm sure something good enough pops up. Alrighty, Wukong's wasting his time. I got my eyes on the prize here. We're gonna get the jungle camps. And if you look at our Raptor camp, that bad boy is respawning in 26 seconds. So we want to be the... Oh, this guy's... Poor guy. Auto, Q. Auto. Moving. Auto. Moving. Oh. Oh, you used your dash! Oh, but I missed my E. Well, we can deal some damage to this guy. Maybe kill him. What? Come back! Health potion. Auto. Q. Sorry. So much for getting to our respawning camps. Now since they have so much damage, right, we can do this build instead. You can go Demonic Embrace whenever you're against more bruiser-ish champions that you will be taking damage from. And how do you know that you'll be taking damage from them? It's usually whenever they dash on top of you. Aatrox and Wukong both have to get on top of me to hit me. So since they have these dashes, it's not guaranteed that I'll be able to avoid that damage. So if we go Demonic Embrace first item, that gives us 350 HP to play with going into the later part of the early game when we start fighting. And then it still gives us percentage max HP damage over 4 seconds whenever we damage the enemy with an ability. It's not as much damage as Liandry's would give us, but we do this trade-off in which we actually can survive and then fight from there. And then comboing that with the Conqueror, we're going to have a lot more effective HP. You don't want to dip in all the way to tank Lillia. At least I don't. I think that is just a total scam. We'll see next season with the item changes, but man, like this champion is really best suited as dealing damage and being a little tanky. Really functioning like an AP bruiser. A full tank build, when it's overpowered, it's cool, but when it isn't blatantly overpowered, the tank build just wastes your time. The champion's too slow. You give up all these ramp aspects to then opt in, to really spec in, to not being able to die. And what good is that of like helping you play the game? It's not. It's to stop the enemy from playing the game. Who cares? Alrighty, Wukong show top, so we're going to move into his jungle, take his raptor camps, and then this will give us level 6. So now we have access to our ulti. We don't have to force any ganks with this ulti, but whenever we can do a play, then it's more likely to be successful. Nice, bot lane is low. Hello, friend. Auto, E. We're gonna ulti here. Waiting. Moving. Q, W. Nice. Alrighty, let's recall. We want to get back to our respawning camps, remember? Golem's up in 30 seconds. Be there, be square. We're going to get the Giant Spell, and since we have a mixed match of gold here, we'll pick up the Dark Seal as well. If you have the chance to get Dark Seal, and you're already winning, it's a pretty good purchase. If you're confused about it, don't worry about it. You don't have to buy Dark Seal. But what it does is give us 15 ability power and 50 HP, and every time we get a killer assist, we get bonus ability power. And if we die, then we lose the stacks on that, so then we lose the bonus ability power. It's more of a snowball item. Alrighty, back on the camps. Ulti is on cooldown, so we're spending the downtime of our ulti being down farming these camps. Powering up again, and then when we look for a play, if that play is successful, that will probably give us enough gold to then earn this Demonic Embrace. And the full completion of the Demonic Embrace is really the juice. I think you'll start to notice that as you play Lillia, is that the full completion of the items is really where it comes from. So that's why it becomes very, very important to always be full clearing your camps. It doesn't really matter if the play is successful or not. What matters is that you have those camps being done, because you can fail 2 plays and still get to your item. And then if you win the play, oh my god, we're juiced. Alrighty, Wukong's level 5 and he's going to reach for the Fizz here, so we can help Fizz shove out the wave. And then after that we can fight Wukong in his jungle, because we have this level advantage on him. Auto, Q, E. Already plays over. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Hello. Hello, Wukong. Q, auto. E, auto, W. Oh, nice flash. Auto, Q. Nice. Auto. Gonna get shoved here, but it might be okay. No, I can't. Take the blast cone. Think. Alrighty, then it's back to farming. We didn't even have to spend our ulti for that play either. Since we're level 7 to Wukong's 5, yeah, we're gonna win that. Let's try to get into bot lane here. We can throw an E over the wall. Go ahead and ulti. I can't go in. It's up to Nautilus to start tanking. Q, auto, W. Oh. Smite. Even though Alistar ulted, he gets percentage damage reduction. And then... let's go ahead and recall, actually. We have Demonic Embrace. He gets percentage damage reduction. And then, even though he has that, most of our abilities deal true damage as we go. So we got Demonic Embrace, and then we'll be going for Sorkpin Boots this time instead of Boots Lucidity. Sorkpin Boots gives you 18 magic penetration. And with that, all these damage over time with the passive, with the Demonic Embrace, and then soon with the Liandry's, we'll be dealing more damage to the target. Targets like Wukong, Aatrox, these bruiser champions, they're particularly weak to magic damage. So whenever you get Magic Pin, it works super well against them. Alrighty. Mr. Aatrox, do you want to hit the turret? That's what we're wondering. He's level 9. E, moving. Q, moving. Dodges, okay, W. Q, auto. Auto. He didn't play that too bad. He hit me with his third Q because he used his dash. We're going to be maxing the W second. Now, Wukong has ulti over me, so I'm not going to start the Rift Herald just yet. Oh, but he's bot. Okay, let's start the Rift Herald. Whoa. The Rift Herald. Get with it, man. Oh, you guys fought the dragon without me. Okay. I mean, here's a tip, too. You don't have to contest everything on the map. On Lillia, I particularly don't care about losing the first dragon. That usually means I get Rift Herald. That usually means I get 3 camps in the enemy topside. So it's not that bad of an exchange. Looks like Aatrox will be walking back to lane this way. He has pretty bad items to fight. Oh! Jerk. I'll have to kill you for that one. Q, moving. W, auto, ulti, moving. Q, auto, E, auto. Auto. Took my blue buff. I'm gonna need that back. Fizz says he's on his way, so... the Azir can't kill me. I'm just gonna be lightly dealing damage right here. Q. Moving. Wukong has no E. We'll try to E the Azir. Okay. Q. Flash. Oh! Close. Let's run away. Oh, danger? Should I be careful, man? Thanks for the tips. That sucks that we don't get a kill, though. I'm gonna stay on the map. I want to drop this Rift Herald before 14 minutes, and since we pushed Azir out of lane, we can drop the Rift Herald right now, and then capitalize on that. Alrighty, I have a ton of gold, and my camps have been up for quite some time, but this guy's just too far pushed up. Will I ever be able to farm a camp again? We're gonna walk right into him. They don't tell you about this combo. We're gonna walk right into him and then cast every ability. That's the secret combo of any jungler in the game, I swear. Alrighty, keep maxing the W. Objectives are down for some time, so now, just about farming my camps and getting strong. We're looking for level 11, and we're looking for a full item completion, really. If I know Wukong, I know he keeps chasing.
An enemy has
I guess I don't know Wukong, huh? Wukong, are you in this jungle? I have to kill you. There you are. See ya. Already nice, we got level 11. And now, whenever you kill the enemy jungler, I want to take his entire camps. Ooh, Mr. Azir. Into the bush. Gotcha. Q, W. Oh, I missed. Oh man. If I was right on top of him, that'd be a bit better. I should have went for WQ. Whenever they're asleep, you have that guaranteed W, but if you do the Q into the W, your second Q will come up faster. So that's what I was trying to maximize. Oh, you guys are going in. I'll never be able to farm. Here we go, here we go. Knock up, E, Q, auto, W. My W gets interrupted right there. Push the wave. And then we're gonna hit the turret here, not the Alistar. Doesn't matter what the Alistar does. Alrighty. Killed the bad guy, crashed the wave, and then let's reset. Since I've been fighting so long, I'm like out of mana. I have 4,000. 4,400 gold. It's complete Leandri's and the Medjai's right here. Leandri's giving us 80 ability power, 600 mana, and 20 ability haste with a passive deal 12% bonus magic damage to champions. And then dealing damage with abilities causes enemies to burn for 16 HP magic damage per second. And then that is over 4 seconds. So you deal 12% bonus magic damage to champions based on the target's bonus health. That's going to be tankier targets take more damage. But against bruiser champions like Wukong and Aatrox, they're going to be building HP like that, and then you'll be dealing more damage to them because of it. What Leandri's also gives you is that burn, so whenever we hit them with one ability, they'll be taking damage over time, meaning that we don't have to stay on top of them trading auto for auto. So we can go in and back off, and then Wukong has nothing to do in the meantime, because he needs to auto attack to deal damage. They're gonna get dragon, but we're gonna win the fight. Moving, moving. This is Aatrox TP. Oh, the Aatrox is not bad. He's flashing on me and whatnot. He just doesn't have the damage. Prime example of how you can give them these dragons, man. Take the first dragon. I ramp up. I get stronger. I have double Wukong CS. That means I'm double as strong as him. And then give him the second dragon. I farmed all this time for a reason. So now I have this massive item advantage, and I can just walk into them. Whenever they're doing Dragon 2, they spend a lot of their cooldowns, so it's much easier to get an approach. Combo that with I'm farming as they're doing the Dragon 2, like, does the farm ramp ever stop on Lillia? No. You got any jungle camps in here? Hey, Buster. 2 guys, that's no problem. I'll take them both on. Moving. Auto. Back in. Okay. We can take that 1v2 because we're level 13 to level 9 and have 3 items. Push, 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 push. Put that guy to sleep. Push. Wow, Rift Hero slams the base turret. Nice. Now we want to wait things out just a second. Don't dive too deep. Stand your ground. Keep casting abilities. Stand your ground. take some damage. It's okay. Oh, flash that guy's ability. W. Q. I miss everything. That's the combo right there. Oh, close. Alrighty, let's reset. We got a base turret. That's crazy. Blink. My E alone against a Azir with 2 magic resist items dealt like 400. I swear that's the double burn from these. Demonic has dealt 2,400 so far, and Liandry's has dealt 1,600. Alrighty. So they have some magic damage, but all of it's avoidable because they have big rotations. So we'll go for Zhonya's as per usual. And by that I mean that Nico will cast her EQ and ulti, and then she'll be on cooldown for a long time. Same with Azir, he's going to cast his abilities and be on cooldown. If I use the stopwatch, then I can avoid those abilities, and then go in. So it doesn't matter that I'm building an armor item against the AP champions, if I can still dodge their abilities. Alrighty guys, it's time for Baron. Everyone, it's time for Baron. They only have a base turret left. I'll start this bad boy myself. So as you can see, we didn't need to buy a bunch of tank items and all that. We just needed the HP from Demonic, the HP from the Green Smite to really be tanky enough. And then you also get more HP than the enemy by getting more levels than them. So if you farm more than them, then you'll be tankier. Hopefully I can survive this Baron, damn. Finally my team king. You take more damage and deal less damage to Baron whenever you're soloing it too. Let's reset, get the full Zhonya's, and back out onto the map. Even though these guys have magic resist, like Merc Treads, you really don't have to worry about the magic resist too much on Lillia because you get that Liandry's, you have true damage on the passive and whatnot. Alrighty, dragons coming up. If I know one thing about the enemy team, they love dragons. Oh, I just missed. I'm going to take the dragon just to demoralize the enemy team. We have Baron buff and could just push and end. But once I take the dragon, the noob enemy team will know that the game is over. For some reason, all elos, like, well, all regions, low elo, whenever I'm coaching them, they value the dragon like it's the Nexus. It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know where they're getting it from either. Because whenever I started playing, I didn't know dragon was on the map. I played top lane, man. The dragon was just a myth. Okay, moving, Q, ulti. Moving, E, Q, W. Q. Alrighty, not too bad. I wish I killed the Nico as well. Azir with his dying breath put his turret down. That's kind of annoying. Now I do need to be careful with my mana in base. This is where the Liandry's kind of rocks because it gives you that extra mana. Whereas a tank build does not. Pull the enemy into me. Q. W. Q. Zonas! Okay. 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 Final score. 15, 1, and 9. Liandry's dealing 2,500 and Demonic dealing 3,000. And that will put us at 3 and 0. Bang. 3 and 0 on the normal games. Kind of blasting through these. I'm like legit surprised. I lost games on Nocturne, but I'm winning them on Lillia with the normal MMR boost. Why is that? Alrighty. So I like for the first couple games to be very informative. As I go forward in the commentaries, they'll probably be a little bit more reactionary. And then once I hit certain MMR thresholds, I can go more in depth on certain things that we do. But yeah, going forward, the commentaries will probably be a little bit more reactive rather than this sort of style. So I hope you enjoyed these, and I hope that they gave you a good idea on how to get started on Lillia at the very least. Alrighty, see you in the next game. Peace. Alrighty, I bought the skin. I went with Spirit Blossom because... Why did I go with Spirit Blossom? I've been watching Demon Hunter, the anime, recently. That probably played into it. I know the other Lillia skins, the Nightbringer one, that one's cool. I just didn't want a cool skin. I just got done with Nocturne Unranked to Diamond, and I really like playing with the Ethereal skin, which is like just this machine that comes to kill you. It's a shadow machine that comes to kill you. It's the best example of like the worst things ever. So I figured, why don't we do the opposite? So this is the chroma that I went with, and we're looking pretty good. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, aren't we? How about that? Let's go be a fruitcake, Lillia. Now, we're running Dark Harvest this time. Given the enemy Team Comp 2, I'll go ahead and go with the Red Smite. And whenever you're playing into a bunch of ranged champs, that's what's really going to prompt the Dark Harvest over the Conqueror. So with this page, this gives us extra damage when the target is low that stacks up, and this keeps stacking for the rest of the game. Since Lillia has this damage over time, it becomes pretty easy to build up a lot of stacks of Dark Harvest too. And then Cheap Shot gives you more damage to targets that are slowed. That will be our E, our ulti, and the Red Smite. Eyeball Collection giving us more ability power whenever we get a killer assist, and then Treasure Hunter giving us more gold whenever we get a killer assist. Lillia is one of those champions where we farm turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and then start killing the map. And whenever we start killing the map, that's where Dark Harvest, Eyeball, and Treasure Hunter really come into play. And Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight will be functioning the same. Now with that in mind too, we could go different items as we go here. I think Rod of Ages gains a little bit more value since I don't need to be dealing as much damage in the early game. But in fact, we'll have to run into a little bit of damage. So I might try this one out. I know Rod of Ages is fine on Lillia. It's just some new technology that I haven't played around with too much. So we're against Amumu. Amumu's fairly weak in the early game. And it looks like he's not starting in his blue side, so we'll do our Raptors and then walk right into his blue side here, because he could be doing his Raptor solo, or he got a leash on red. Either way, I'm going to be able to do these before he can get here. And then if he wants to fight me for him, that's fine. Amumu doesn't deal enough damage early. So we have pretty good chances just to get his entire blue side here, and he won't have any great answers for it. Q. Q. Now we're going to save our smite. We're going to save our smite all the way as we go here. Whereas we usually smite this bad boy pretty early on. Auto. Q. Auto. I gotta say, the auto attacks feel a little flimsy on this skin, but that's okay. Now, I'm not seeing the Amumu, which kind of weirds me out. Go ahead and pull the camp upwards. Smite that, and that'll give us level 3. We're not going to put a point in our abilities yet, because we don't know where the Amumu is. There he is, a 3 camp bot. This guy should have watched the Amumu unranked to Diamond. Even if this play works, Mr. Amumu, you lose the game. Alrighty, he kills my bot lane. Well played. And we're just gonna keep cleaning up all the camps that we can get here. Save our Q for the small golems. And Amumu could be trying to do my blue side, so it'd be nice if my bot lane would spot that out. At the very most, he can only have 1 camp. But since my bot lane doesn't check, I'm just gonna have to move into my blue side and see if I can't find him. Which is super annoying. It'd be nice to know if I could just do topside scuttle. So the red buff will give me level 4, letting me get a point in my E. Let's go ahead and check the blue buff. Since the blue buff's there, that gives me a pretty good sign that Amumu didn't try to take any camps. So, we'll just keep farming. And then as we finish up the Scuttle Crab, I'm going to put a ward right here. Maybe spot out the Amumu going back to his red side. So he only has 16 CS. He 3 camped bot, which means that he did 3 of his blue 3 of his red side camps into bot lane. And then, since he has 16 CS, that means that he did Scuttle Crab. So he's only done those camps. He does have access to my Raptors right now, but I'm still getting more camps than he is over time. Speaking of which, it'd be nice if Ryze would just ward that. Again, if my allies would just ward this one camp, oh my god, I can go into his red side. Honestly though, we're just going into his red side, who cares? He showed on the top side, he's probably on my Raptors, or he's probably on his blue side camps, meaning that I can get his respawned Raptors right here. Don't mind if I do. This is why you get the warding trinket. We're not really ganking early, we're just playing for these camps. And as we're moving around the jungle, we can ward different spots, and then gives us a lot of information to play around. Oh, nice. Alrighty, level 5. Bot lane is super low. Alrighty, let's hit a bowling ball right here. Oh, I can just flash Q, nice. Moving. E. Nice. I'm gonna flash over the Lux Q. That will finish her off. Come back, Ezreal, I need you. Amumu, get out of my way. Q. E. Dead. Might be able to kill Amumu. Doubt it though. Dodge. Oh! Good Q. Now don't hit Amumu. We'll just get more E. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine Amumu finds us on the invade. Oh no. 350 damage coming in. Run! Okay. Okay. Level 5.5. We're looking for like 1 or 2 camps, and then we're level 6. Bada bing, bada boom. This catalyst really sucks, I'll be honest. That item is super, super bad. 300 HP. Maybe it's not that bad, damn. The completion gives you another ruby crystal. Then it gives you quite a bit of mana. Restore mana equal to 7% pre-mitigation damage taken from champions. And restore health based on the mana spent on abilities. I chose an Amp Tome over that, so that means more damage to camps rather than more HP for myself. And with Rod of Ages, you want to complete this as soon as possible. But that stands true with any mythic for Lillia. So we'll go ahead and clear these camps and then probably just reset. But then again. And then again. Now I don't have ulti. Well, I don't have flash for this. That's my problem. Hello. E. Dead. Oh. Well played. Gonna clean up this so I have enough gold for the Rod of Ages, and then we'll just reset. Because as soon as you get this, it starts stacking, and with each stack, you gain 20 HP, 20 mana, and 4 ability power, with it building up to a maximum of 200 HP, 200 mana, and 40 ability power. So this item is basically 100 AP and 600 HP, and a whole lot of mana too. And then with the passive, restore mana equal to 7% of damage taken, and restore health based on 25% of the mana spent. And then for every 200 mana and health restored this way, gain 35% decaying movement speed over 3 seconds. I didn't even know that part was on the item. So you want to complete that item early, the Rod of Ages, and then let it be stacking up as you continue to farm in the early game here. Just like I said, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're farming, it's fine. We can respond to plays and whatnot, but it's really about how many camps we can get. Although meanwhile, that bad boy will be stacking up too. Very nice. We are double our scaling. And now, since we're really scaling right, we're looking for level 9. That will give us our Q maxed, and then lower the cooldown on it too. Hello, friend. Smite. Q. Auto. Auto. Outplayed. Now we saw a Mumu in the top side, so I'm going to move into his jungle and see if I can't find him. If I find him, I have very good chances of killing him. No wolf camp, no blue, no gromp. Trundle's under turret, but I'd rather do the Rift Herald right now. No luck. Bing, bing, bing. All these camps are up too, so we got some time to kill here. Keep doing the Rift Herald as we can't be contested. And anytime we get a successful playoff after getting the Rift Herald, we can drop it and get more turret plates. You can also help your laner just capitalize on getting a solo kill or something like that. Alrighty, let's farm these red side camps. Pretty bad where these have been up for so long. Or I didn't reset to my top side that one time. It really slowed me down in terms of my ramp. The lanes seem like they're in a fine state. I'll keep an eye on them, but I'll be farming my camps in the meantime. This is the part I don't like of Rod of Ages. Demonic Embrace and Liandry's, this camp would just be dead by now. The clear speed is slower, and that feels so awkward to me, where I know what the good clear speed feels like for Lillia. It takes like 1 or 2 more hits, and that's, that's a long time. Ay, 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 ay. So Talia roams, so I'm going to drop the Rift Herald mid. Ryze can ult us in. There we go. Q. W. Oh. E. I can't even get my ulti off, guys. I'm getting bounced around. Not the best ult in, I'll be honest. Alrighty. So since they're these squishy targets, Boots of Lucidity lose a little bit of value too. I'm going to go with Sorkpin Boots. That'll give me a little bit more damage, and then we'll be building towards the Demonic Embrace. The Demonic Embrace is really our big spike. Level 9, level 11, and then the Demonic Embrace is when we're really strong. We didn't have to take this fight, but it was kind of worth a shot. It just sucks that we got Ryze ulted on top of an Amumu ult into Tilia's full burst, you know. It's fine. Whoa! Drake, where's my blue buff? My ulti's coming up, and so is my red side camp, so what I'm really looking for here is a cross through mid into my red side. Nice, she's being aggressive. Hello. Hello. W. Ha. Ha. Blocking. It's so weird. I need to get into a real fight where we're going blow for blow. Then Rod of Ages really shows me the truth. The last fight with Trundle wailing on me, that's not an ideal situation. That guy gets 7,000 autos for like my 1 Q. Alrighty, he's level 11, but he's low, and I have ulti. Andy's a 300 gold shutdown. Let's do this. Moving. Hello, friend. We're gonna Q this, E there. Might, W. Please take damage. I'm gonna have to ult. Moving. Waiting. Q. Nice. Alrighty, we're rich. It wasn't that good of a play, but it's fine. Alrighty. I'm gonna crash this wave, get a little bit more gold. And then if Amumu is bot lane, then I'm gonna be able to get his blue side camps as well. Think. A little bit of a turret plate. Tilia may be coming top side. With these camps being down, that's not a great sign for me. Oh god. Any camps? There's blue buff. I'm gonna do this defensively. I'm gonna have a whole Tilia and a whole Trundle on my case. Pulling the blue buff out, Singe can come help me against the Trundle here. Oh! Q, moving. We can win. We can win. Come on down. Come on down. E, Q. I'm gonna try to heal a bit. Weak. Singe is... Oh, that's just fucking... This ain't working out. Singe lost all of his HP to the turret. Everyone's gotta learn, you know, one way or another. Let's reset. Get the entire Demonic Embrace. We'll get an amped... Actually, let's get a Dark Seal. We're online. It's time to start getting some kills. And the Dark Seal will give us more bang for our buck when we're getting some kills. Now, against the enemy team comp, they're mostly ranged. So I think I could also go Rylai's as my third item here. Because Rylai's gives me a slow and gives us the same stats. 75 ability power and 400 HP. Just stacking a whole lot of HP as we go here. The HP and AP combo, making it where I can deal some damage and take some damage. He's slowed, I'm slowed. The flip failed. Q, W, smite, moving. You do not want to trade autos with this guy. Q, nice, kill this guy. E, moving. Q, nice. Amumu, you're next. He's level 9, I'm level 11. Q, W, auto, auto. Just spamming Q. As soon as I'm unseed C, I want to cast that bad boy. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. The level 11. The Rod of Ages stacks. The Q is maxed. 2 points in our ulti. We're going to win that fight. Alrighty, time to get our reward. We killed the enemy, so we take their camps, and then we take the objective. You can take the objective for sure if your team is around you. But if your team is doing their own thing like Cinch and Rise, then you can do all the camps in between, and then look for the objective after. Because the camps make you strong. Who gives a fuck about the objective if you're not strong, you know? The game's not fun if you're not strong. It's hard to fight if you're not strong. The game's harder when you're not strong. Just farm the camps and get yourself strong, okay? Or else. Eat your vitamins or I'm gonna kick your ass, okay? It's my Rift Herald. Alright, 2 minutes on the dragon. I'm gonna clean up most of my camps here. And then look for a reset. We just did a pretty good play. And then I want to get all these camps so that I get strong. Looking for level 13. And then we're looking for level 16 after that. Nice. Yeah, the Demonic Embrace. Once we have that Demonic Embrace with the Roa, it's feeling pretty good. But the early game clear speed with the Roa is just slower. Will it matter in lower MMRs? Not at all. The Ezreal's pretty strong here, so we don't want to reach too far into this.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But if they make a mistake, then we're good. Q, auto, W. E. Okay, bye-bye. Lillia's dead too. Q. Then we're going to ult her. Doesn't matter how much damage she deals, we have too much HP. And the minion wave too. Let's reset. 140 CS to 94. Give me the Medjai's first. Medjai's, and then we'll get the components of the Rylai's here. We could also... I mean, the other items are just so bad. That's my problem. That's my problem with building them. We can get Medjai's, or we can get Banshees a little later. Oh! That's right. Whenever we get our max stacks on the row, we get another point in our abilities. Already 17 minutes in here, we're fully ramped. It's time to fight. My ulti is down, but I'm level 14. I'm strong as hell. Level 14 with basically 3 items. E, moving. Q, smite. W, moving. Q. Auto, moving. Flash away. Q. Run! I'm too fast for you. I'm too fast. Nami, give me some juice. Thank you. She used her Q. This champion's real cool. This champion's real normal, I think. The play is done. Nice, the play is done. Back to my camps. Time to rinse and repeat. Oh, the dragon's up, guys. Remember the dragon? I'm level 15 to 10. This champion's really something. Lillia. Because once we're past level 13, our W is maxed. And then we're going into level 16, which will give us our ulti maxed. Like, 3 points in our ulti is so crazy when Amumu doesn't even have 2. Ready? 57 seconds on the Rift Herald, so after the Wolf Camp, instead of resetting, I'm gonna move bot lane with Rise. I already have so much gold over the enemy that it's not necessary that I reset. And instead can just keep pushing the lead here by dropping the Rift Herald bot lane and looking for a play with Mr. Rise. Close. Honestly, unlucky timing. I'm gonna be baiting. The Rise can flank right now. Just don't get hit by an ability. Smite, E. Close. Well, their entire team's here. I'll reset. When they move their entire team one spot, go to the other spot. They move them there, I'm going top. I do not know what I'm building next. Because now I can guarantee I have a 2v1 in the top lane here. You know, a lot of ability haste is probably my best last item. Because I already have so much HP. Bye-bye. Nice, for level 16. Look for a fight. Yamumu's farming his jungle camps right now. Their bot lane's coming, but that's okay. Level 16. Q, W. Okay. Moving. Ah. Nice. This is like the tank Lillia that everyone's looking for, you know? I'm too tanky and I deal too much damage. You want to mid-range this instead of going full tank. Oh, but you have to take some proper steps to get there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, I'll build full tank and make all the mistakes I want. And then be half useless, half useful. Guys, I would love to do the Baron. Well played. Just gonna go ahead and hit the turrets. In real life, we could do Baron, but when in Rome. Just look at that damage. Gonna move into the enemy jungle, hopefully finding someone to fight. Nice, it's flank Trundle. So we're not reaching past here to fight the range champions, right? We're just taking some camps, seeing if they'll fight me. And since Trundle shows on the map, that gives me an easy play. Q, E. No need to land an ability, no need. It's a matter of time, Mr. Trundle. W. Q. Guys, are they on Baron? Let me know. They're not? That's crazy. I'm basically just farming for the Cosmic Drive here. This gives me 30 ability haste, as well as giving me a lot of movement speed. But honestly, I think I should probably go something like Death Cap, where I'm this far ahead. Death Cap is like one of your end-all items. Isaiah, come on down to the Baron, man. We love split pushing, baby. I love it. I love fighting a Mumu, baby. I love it. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I got CC to oblivion. I know what I want. The Banshee's Veil. Wasn't tanky enough for that one. What's annoying about a Mumu is that he curses you, so then it increases Lux's damage, and it even increases Ezreal's damage. Because a Mumu auto-attacks you or ults you, and then you're going to take true damage from magic damage. So with Banshee's Veil, gives us 80 ability power, 45 magic resist, and 10 ability haste. And then gives us a spell shield that is on a 40-second cooldown. I think I want this so that I can't be a Mumu queued, Ezreal queued, Lux queued, etc., etc. We can block one ability, And that magic resist is pretty important too, because we have 56 magic resist without it. And then with it, we basically double our magic resist. Because Lillia just doesn't have good scaling magic resist. So you have that option as an item. The other magic resist options are like these tank items, which just aren't as interesting. Because we don't mix the damage with our tankiness. And if we're not doing that, we're not really playing Lillia. Alrighty, so we're looking for the Baron. I'm level 17. Looking for level 18, I guess. I have a massive lead over the enemy, but what I need is a team fight. So, I want Cinch to come mid, and I want Rise to come mid, and, you know... I wish everything wasn't warded so I could get a engage onto the enemy. And I need my allies mid so that we can, so that when I start a fight, I'm not outnumbered. Q. E. Here goes my spell shield. But it's only a 40-second cooldown. I'm fine to start Baron too. With my items, I can be tanky to actually take some damage here. Actually, no guys, they have a Mumu. I can't start Baron. Since they have immediate engage, and we don't have a true tank. Nice, kill this guy. Ulti, Q. Any teammates? Alrighty, welcome to low elo. This is where I'll be losing games on Lillia. When my teammates aren't fighting the bad guys, it gets real fucking lame. Because then I have to wait, and that doesn't work. Let's try to start Baron here. W. Moving. Q. Nice. Alrighty. Wait for the enemy to make a mistake like that, and then win. Force a fight with my Xayah farming top, you know how that goes. Now I get it, it's normals. It's like worse than unranked, like MMR right here, but like, bro. This same pattern will repeat. Will repeat when we're in like Emerald and Diamond. The more things change, the more they stay the same. See ya. I took 6,000 damage. I have 4,000 HP. Well, we got the Medjais. I'll go for Iron Elixir here. Whenever you have full build, you can start building these elixirs. You need to be level 9, and then this Iron Elixir gives me 300 HP, 25% tenacity, and increased size for 3 minutes. And then, while it's active, you leave a path that if your allies take, they gain bonus movement speed. So I'm the one running in, and then they'll get a trail to follow, to then actually get in range. I think this is Lillia's best elixir. Even when you're fed, you want that like free. You want that 300 HP over like 50 ability power, mono regen, and 25 bonus true damage. Like the HP just the same way with the build where the HP gives us more damage effectively. That's how it goes. Alrighty, we get Baron into losing inhib combo. W, Q, E, moving. Q, moving. Q. It gives me a lot of gold, but I really don't have anything to build into. So we're going to shove this wave and the next wave, because the next wave is super minions. And the faster we get those cleared, the faster we can actually participate on the map. I don't really care about my resource or my allies' resources either. Like Rise was coming bot, I don't care, man. Like this game is mine, not his. I guess we can look to sell Medjais for death cap eventually too. Taking these camps denies the Amumu XP because these camps will give him so much catch-up XP. So the bot lane's up there. Nothing's really going on, huh? I'll just keep farming bot wave. Because what Death Cap gives us is like the most AP that you can get. 120 AP plus 40% increase on your total AP. That versus the Medjais. The Medjais gives you quite a bit of AP. So if I die, I can try to sell those. Poke! Poke the tank! Q, W. Nice, see? I'm not stunned by his ulti. Okay. E, moving. Okay. Go in. I dare ya. We got a dragon. Good job. Well, clean up this wave and then go stop that Trundle. Who's with me? They say split push is overpowered in low elo. This guy's getting inhibs, but until he wins the game, I don't care. Nice, kill Lillia. Push! Now what we're gonna do is try to flank here. Oh yes, do the red buff, yes. So annoying. Lux is such an annoying champ, I have to kill her. W. Q. Good moving right there. We dodged her Q. It's through random movement, don't get me wrong, but we dodged the Q. Nice. Alrighty, I'm pretty low, so I'm gonna reset. If I die right here, I'm dead around the time Baron spawns, and that's not good. I guess sell this for death cap. So we go from 550 AP to 742 with the death cap. That has to be better. And then I guess I could sell Rylai's for something better, now that I'm looking at it. Shadow Flame is an option. Shadow Flame gives me much less HP, though. Rylai's... Oh, noob alert. That guy's only level 16. Alrighty, so if someone moves up mid here, then I can try to attack them. Waiting. Q. We're outnumbered, so we got Trundle's ulti. That's good enough. Oh, this is warded now. The way Ezreal was moving tells me that it's warded. 30 seconds on Rift Herald, so I want to do one camp so that I heal a little bit. I want to get back to full HP. Just like that, we're back to full HP. Sweeper moving. And then E. Ulti. W. Q. Auto. Moving. Smite. Auto. Auto. Q. My whole team went to help against Trundle. Kill the bad guy. Getting ran down by a Mumu right now. The scuttle is all yours. Kill the bad guy now. The Ezreal is on my screen. He needs to die. Come on down. It's only Lillia and it's only the Amumu here. So we can... Nice, Amumu's not even here. It's fine, it's fine. Q, W, moving. Q. Let's reset. Alrighty, we got the Baron. It's time to push. Is there anything I can get? Is there any item I can get? I'm honestly not seeing one. Refresh the Iron Elixir back out onto the map. Because Lillia doesn't need Void Staff. She needs a lot of AP, and we already... It's not about the build. We're full build. Let's end the game. We need to push and get this outer turret and this inhib. If we could get all the turrets and inhibs, that's ideal. The Ezreal's not here, so that's good. Ay, ay, ay. I need that ADC to kill the damn turrets, man. Wait. Nothing's going on. It's time to wait around for the enemy to make a mistake. All you have to do is sit and wait. It's okay. Moving, moving. Cute. Now we don't want to chase. We'd be moving into too many people here. I don't know what this guy's doing. That guy has to feel so bad. His Q only goes one direction, but can go in 50 million different directions. Run! Kill this guy. Wait, 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 wait. I have no allies. Wait, wait, wait.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Damn, I'm smacking that inhib. 600 damage is crazy. I forgot that I have so much AP. Wait, wait. We could take this fight into him, but damn. Not at this skill level. Xayah, baby. Push a fucking lane, I dare ya. I know you're unranked, but come on, man. Stop doing the jungle camps. I want you to push a lane. As an ADC, I want you to push a lane instead of jacking off in the jungle. Finding all this damn trouble now. Yeah, you're causing problems. We need solutions. Wait, wait, wait. Moving. What? Somebody got some tenacity, huh? Going back in. Just gonna be doing stupid shit to try to overplay the map state now because the map state fucking sucks. Close. There's okay. It's a little bit of progress. I'm pretty low, Baron 120. We can push it in though. It's only Ezreal. Oh, I got hit by a Q. Nice. GG. Final score 17-3 and 12. What can I say? I earned this one. Demonic Embrace dealing 5,200. Roa healing us 6,000. That was a pretty late game too, so 6,000 is not bad. I'll put us at 4-0 on the normal wins. One more, and we can start playing ranked. And playing ranked with the boosted MMR, so that we play with higher ranked players a lot sooner. At the very end there, man, just let go of all strategy. Just, I'm gonna fucking outplay you guys. This isn't working. Like, my allies are jacking off for like 15 minutes. Fuck it, it's time to go Lillia mode. Just shoo-bing, bing, 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 bing. Dodge an ability, hit this ability, dodge that ability, hit this ability, over and over and over again. Just fucking outmuscle them at that point. Fuck it. 6,000, 60,000 total damage. See you in the next game. Zaya, fuck you. Eden, stupid name, okay? You Platinum 1. He wasn't even unranked. He's Platinum 1. Plus, he's gay, okay? Not me. I run the pink Lillia skin. I'm not like that. So we're 4-0, and now we're playing with a Emerald 4 and a Platinum 2. That's not too bad. I guess last game we played with that Platinum 1. Let's go ahead and look up this account's MMR. Or at least get an idea for it. So North America, and then ASDGOASD. Very creative. And Emerald 4, Emerald 4. Last game was average Platinum 3. So that seems about right. Whenever you start winning, you'll play against Platinum and kind of Emerald. Now, if we win this game, I would imagine that the next rank that we'd be playing against would be Platinum or Emerald 4 to Emerald 3 or 2. And then once we start ranked, we'll have to win like 3 games, and then we'll be pretty much in the same MMR playing against Emerald players. So let's do our best here, try to win this one, and then we can start playing ranked, just like that. We're into Talia. If you watched the last game, Talia has a very bad time into Lillia because we have so much of that movement speed. Now, if we run directly into her team, then we have a bad time. But it doesn't have to be like that. We can go for flanks on the side, flanks behind them, things like that. Front to back, no need. I'd be running into Blitzcrank, Zed, Draven. I'm good. And then Trundle and Draven both have a lot of auto attacks. So we could go Zhonya's as our second item here. We could even go offensive because even though the last game I showed that we can go Demonic as our first item and then Roa to try to mitigate some damage like this, if I go Liandry's into Zhonya's, I'm able to dodge a lot of their damage while also dealing a lot of my own. So we'll have to make that decision in game, whether I build the Liandry's or the Demonic first, because they don't have great targets for the Demonic. So in that case, it's like Roa is probably the safe bet. But I want to build Liandry's. God, I want to deal that bang damage, that Q, E, and ulti, and they're dead. Whereas Roa feels like a Q, E, ulti, and then I have to walk in for the W, and then I have to do another Q, and they still might be alive, then I have to rely on my team. I don't know, man. With all that in mind, we'll be taking some damage. Slows would be nice on them, but not necessary, so let's go with Green Smite. And then I guess Rod of Ages. I guess Rod of Ages, man. If I go Rod of Ages, I can't go Zhonya's second, it feels like. I feel like I need that Demonic second, which that's fine. The best build is probably the Rod of Ages into the Demonic. I didn't know Rod of Ages was so cheap, too. Only 2,800 gold. Alrighty, we placed that ward there because they have a Blitzcrank. We don't want to be anywhere near that. And then Talia is going to full clear pretty similarly to us. So we'll start on the top side and then start our Raptors, siphon the minor camps, and try to get level 6 before she really has too much of an impact. Or at least tries to. Okay. Looks like they're exiting, so that's just fine. It's fine if they have a ward in my blue side too. Alrighty, let's full clear. Like any Lillia's ever done it before. But have they looked this good with this pink skin? No, they haven't. Phew. Skipping red buff. If you kite the camps the right way, it feels like you turn it right the exact right time, and then you dodge an auto attack from the camp as well. 300 HP. We can start kiting this out. Nice. And then 2 points into Q. How'd you guys die so early? Looks like I'm a little faster than Lillia. We're both even in CS. But if I had to guess, I finished my camp before her. Hard to say though, because she got a leash, I think. Since I started on my Raptors, I don't get a leash. Finishing up the camps here. Now what's dangerous about starting your Raptors is that after this camp, I don't really have time to play bot lane. If I do, then my Raptors will have respawned, and if Lillia sees me bot, then she can take my Raptors. And that is just not productive. Alright, let's cross through mid, and then we're going to be looking for our respawning Raptors here. E, moving. Nice. Oh! Auto, W. Nice. Q, auto. Health potion, auto. 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 E. What? Auto. Auto. If I land the E, then I kill her. Without having to flash. Push the wave. And then back to my camps. Lillia. It was exactly like last game. I'm just walking past her Q. Sorry for not including the moving in there, but I had a fight to win. Now that we got that play done, we go back to our respawning minor camps, and these bad boys are up way before Lillia's camps. We're going to stay on the map and keep clearing them. What's nice about this too, we just did a play mid. We spent a lot of our HP, but even though we're low on HP, there's not much for the enemy to do about it. So then once I reset, I'll get full HP and come back onto the map with more items and then look to fight them. Much harder for the enemy to deal with. And then we'll also be higher level than the enemy. So check it out, we're right on the wolves, right as they spawn. As God intended for a full clear jungler. John Full Clear, we heard myths about him. They said that he was on those camps 10 days before they would spawn. That's how efficient he was. So as we finish this Gromp, we only have the intention to recall. If we participate in any fights, the enemy will have items over us because they have recalled. So all I'm doing here is just being near the play. If they look for a crazy dive, then I can help them, but I will not be looking to attack the bot lane. Be back to base. Catalyst of Eon, right? Catalyst of Eons and Blasting Wand. Last time I got the Amp Tome, but I figured I'd try this out. Because this gives me a lot of HP early. 300 is crazy. That's like a Giant's Pelt. And then it can be equated to a little bit more. Since it gives us healing. Win. Nice. Since it gives us healing based on our mana spent. Alrighty. So one more camp and we're level 6. And we're looking for the respawning Scuttle Crab, but we don't know where it's going to be just yet. We have to spot out this one. Oh, it's right here. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, I shouldn't smite like that. That's lazy. Now, Zed has ulti, but we'll see what we can do here. With Catalyst, I feel pretty confident moving into him like this. Moving. E. Q. Ulti. Good luck with the charm. Q. Moving. Auto. Moving. Alrighty. Not too successful of a play. Ganking Zed's usually pretty hard, because he can ult you. I spent my Q too soon, and my E and W were on cooldown from doing the Scuttle Crab, so that's why that play's pretty bad. And now with our ulti on cooldown, we won't have great options of ganking bot or top lane for quite some time. So that's another big problem with ganking mid too early. Now we're looking to complete Roa. The faster we complete it, the faster it starts stacking. And since we failed that play, we're going to be farming our camps to get enough gold for that. And then also, we're going to be getting to level 7, and we're looking to spend our time with our ulti down, not fighting. I'm just going to smite this, so bad boy takes too long. That's what they built the smite for, right? Give me 900 HP for a reason. Alrighty, after this camp, I have the Roa, so I guess I'll just recall. It's definitely a little weird, but nothing too important is going on the map right now. Alrighty, so 8-minute and 30-second Roa. And back onto the map. I'll get a control word now. With our first item completed, we can start looking to fight for the objectives. And the control word helps you not only spot out vision, so see the enemy, but it also helps deny vision from the enemy. So whenever you put it on an objective, you can guarantee that they can or can't see you. 35 seconds on my ulti. And this is a nice part about farming a lot too. It's like, there's this big onus on the enemy to attack your allies the right way. And even if they do, Lillia has so much movement speed built up from the passive that you can always respond to the fights. This Draven stays bot lane, so that's pretty good for me. Gonna be able to look to gank bot lane afterwards. Blitzcrank really thinks he's doing something, huh? Phew. Oh, Draven has cleanse. If the enemy has cleanse, they can cleanse our ulti, and that's not good. That means I don't have an ulti. Gonna move into the enemy jungle. Nothing's really going on with the lanes. Close. Hey, Blitzcrank stays. Come on, Blast Cone. Nice. Blast Cone lets me avoid this ward. Man. Exhaust. Flash from Draven. This guy is full HP, so this is nothing too easy. Flash Q, ulti. We're gonna E. We're gonna finish off Blitzcrank. Whoa! We are not finishing off Blitzcrank. Where's my damage? Ow. Ow. Moving. Q. Moving. Yumi's heal is coming up. Nice. Q. Nice. We're fine right here. Ouch. Go ahead and take out this ward. Alrighty, that's a job well done. We got the Draven's Cleanse. That's a 2:10-second cooldown. So it's about 4 minutes. So if we full clear down to bot, we can do that all over again. Let's go ahead and go with Sorkpin Boots. Or with Boots Lucidity, and then be building towards the Demonic Embrace here. I'm thinking Boots Lucidity so I can have more flash ulti. It's going to be very important to get that cleanse off Draven. It also feels like it's going to be very important for me to engage or follow-up engage on Ahri. So, Boots Lucidity in combination with Cosmic Insight will help me do that. Oh, my bot lane's dead. Should I really go bot lane again? Shouldn't I just take the easy route and do a Rift Herald? Do a Rift Herald and drop it for one of these solo lanes? Let's do that instead. So much for the 0-4 Hearthbound Berserker Greaves Ashe. Yeah, let's not play for her. That seems about right. This is like my high elo instincts like kicking in. It's like you have to make sure bot lane wins. Even if they're losing, they have to start winning. It's like save the Ashe from herself and then maybe we can win. Doesn't matter how much gold I give this guy. It doesn't matter how much I reverse the bot lane matchup. It's not gonna change enough. Okay, rest in peace. Moving. This gives me the movement speed at least. I should just be pillared away, honestly. Well, shit, my mid laner's dead too. Dropping Rift Herald top, I guess. Level 9, so our Q is maxed now. Go ahead and Q ulti. Moving. E. Q. Nice, we killed Fiora. I don't want to keep tanking there, and I don't really care what happens to Fiora, so that's a job well done. Keep pushing this turret for now. Have a little bit of time to play with. Now we can push the next wave. Giving me more gold, baby! One of the comments said, "You shouldn't take minions from your laners, and in fact you're teaching people bad habits. Have you considered sucking my balls? I'm getting strong. I got 103 CS, baby! And more to come." Ulti's on cooldown, I don't have Demonic Embrace completed. They're gonna win these objectives anyway since my allies are dying, so we'll just keep farming. Since Talia shows bot too, we could try to get into her blue side. I'm not sure if those camps would be up or not. But once I'm in her blue side, that will allow me to flank top lane as well. Alrighty, let's do this. These guys are fighting a bit too soon, but hey. So long that you spot it, then you can interact with it. Nice. Into her blue side. Push that bad boy. And even if Zed is coming, he's okay. Controller will help us spot out if the Blitzcrank is roaming, if the Talia returns back to her blue side camps. This is too much from Fiora. You can't hit the next turret. That's too much. Alrighty. We farmed all the camps. We got the Demonic Embrace, baby! That's what we were waiting for! Now we're going into the mid game. This is where we're online. This is where we start getting kills. This is where we start stacking up Dark Harvest and Treasure Hunter and take over the game. Farming phase is over. It's time to kill the noobs. Nice, he killed a noob. Wow, you guys are fighting already? A bit much, don't you think? There goes the cat, too. Moving E. Flash Q, ulti, moving. W. Q, auto. Auto. It's time to kill the noobs. Farming phase is over. And if you look at our flash, that bad boy is up in 3 minutes and 40 seconds because of Boots Lucidity and Cosmic Insight, instead of it being up in 5 minutes. Forfeit? Not yet, guys. Not yet. Alrighty, we killed the bad guys. Time to push the wave. Make that one guy that left a shitty YouTube comment mad. We can hit the turret. Taking the turrets is a key part of pushing the advantage. These bad boys give you gold. They open up the map. The enemy doesn't have safety. So whenever you win a play, you also want to be hitting the turret. Because you can always go back to your jungle camps, but you can't always hit the turret afterwards. Let's go ahead and stay bot lane here. And then see if we can't cheese them. Because the Draven and Blitzcrank should know that they're stronger than the Ahri, and then try to force an attack on them. Nice. E, moving. Q, moving. Alrighty, I missed my E. Q. Smite, auto. Q. Good shove. Nice, hope that E finishes her off. Close. Alrighty. Ulti's coming up in 14, so maybe I can... I don't know. I don't know what we would do. Zed wants to kill Ashe? Let's go there, you know? Phew. Come on, Zed. Go for the dive. Alrighty, we're spotted on a ward. Let's go bot lane. Clean up this wave. 50 seconds on Rift Herald. Hello. Back to base. Welp, they have a lot of damage. It's mostly physical damage from Trundle, Zed, and Draven, so we'll be going Zhonya's as our third item here. This also helps us avoid Zed ulti damage, Talia shove, Trundle when he ults, or even if we're on top of Draven, once we spend our abilities, we'll be on cooldown for quite some time. So, Draven's auto attacks don't have a they have an attack speed cooldown, you know, he's gonna get like 3 autos for my... No, he's gonna get like 5 autos for my 1 Q. So we don't want to be taking that damage as we're not dealing any. You have no mana. It's just a matter of time. Q. Auto. E. W. Q. Moving. Q. Auto. I do need to get to the bot side, but hey, the Rift Herald's up. No, I don't need to get to the bot side. My Ashe is 1 in 6, and I need to remember that. Damn. Nice. Alrighty, let's try to get to the bot side now. They're cleaning it up. They killed Talia and they killed Draven. You're shitting me. I'll go ahead and drop the... No, I won't drop the Rift Herald here. E. Moving. Q. Ulti. Auto. W. Bonk.
Shut down.
And we'll drop the Rift Herald for the second turret mid lane here. Bonk. And then we can go back to the dragon after this. See how much stuff we take? We get the kill, we get the mid lane wave, we get the mid turret, we get the next mid turret, and then it's back to the objective. We got some heat over here, Houston. It's gonna be just us versus them, so we gotta posture like we're bigger than we really are. They don't know that we don't have allies here. Alrighty, job well done. I got a shit ton of gold, partner. So I'm gonna farm my camps, clean them up, and then look for the Baron afterwards. No reason to skip my camps to play with my team, cause you already know we don't got a team. Kill that fella. Close. Q. Stopwatch. Moving, moving, moving. E. Ah, so close. Bonk. Q. Moving. Auto. Q. Moving. E. W. Q. Yes, time to farm my camps, guys. Let me farm my camps. Level 16's coming up next, but no matter how much we farm, we're not really getting there. It's pretty hard to do the Baron too, where my team is shit feeding. So instead of doing that, we're gonna be rough and rowdy. What we can do is move into the enemy jungle and start a bunch of fights. We do 2 or 3 fights, and then we can do Baron around 26, 28 minutes. A 202 CS. Stopwatch. I'm gonna go for Death Cap this game. Death Cap gives me that overt amount of damage, that obscene amount of damage. And we're so high level compared to the enemy champions too, so not only do we have the HP lead with the Roa, but we also get HP per level. Trundle, I love you. Basically jumped over his thing. Waiting. E, auto, Q. Our ulti's on cooldown, but that seems okay. Seems like me and Fiora could do the Baron if we wanted to. I don't want to give this guy mid turret first, though. Hello. Level 16 gives us our third point in our ulti. Putting it on a minute cooldown puts the sleep duration to 2.5 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. Final score 11, 0, and 1. Mnemonic Embrace dealing 1,500 and Roa healing 2,600. And GG. And we're done. We're done with the normals. That was fast. Again, the reason we do the normal MMR boost is so that we play against higher ranked players earlier in the unranked climb. Whenever you have an account that is not played ranked before, if you win normal games on it, then it boosts the MMR of the account. So that whenever you start playing ranked, you play against higher ranked players, and then whenever we play against higher ranked players, then we get more MMR per win. Speeding up the whole climb process. As much as I love to play 60 games of Lillia in like an MMR of Platinum to Emerald, you know, you only live once, so, you know, maybe there's better ways to use our time here. With the Nocturne climb, I only had to play about 36 games, and then bang, we were done. Diamond 4. So yeah, looking to do something similar on this account, and I hope that you guys learn quite a bit and can feel more comfortable as you go about playing and learning Lillia. Alrighty. Thank you. I will see you in the first ranked matches. Peace.